Welcome, my fish fam. We're back with Azorius Merfolk. We're on the play. I see a Trickster and a Master of Waves, so I'm going to keep this hand. That's good enough for me. How can I go wrong here? At least I'm on the play. Although, I'd like a few more creatures to go with this Ether Vial. If you look at the chat, we're talking about burgers. A lot of people seem to be a huge fan of In-N-Out. Our opponent just mulliganed down to 5, which means only one thing. Tron! Or maybe Dredge, but you don't see that much Dredge in 2020 these days. Spencer Ward says, I worked for so many restaurants when I was younger, I just make my own burgers at this point. I'm sure you can make a good one, too. But did you work in the kitchen? There might be a big difference between working in the kitchen and making the food and being the waiter or being the server. What's the word to call someone serving the food? They call them a server now? Waiter no good? Uh-oh. Could be Thoughtseize. Maybe this is, Yawgmoth. Okay. Inquisition of Kozilek. Alright. They're gonna hit something. Unfortunately. Modern Dredge is definitely rare today. Oh yeah. It's almost gone the way of the dodo. Could be Boomer Jund. Could be. Alright, we got an Iganjos of the Empire, which is not bad. Not terrible. Especially if it's something I can hit. But if they Thoughtseize us, then we're screwed. Alright, just play land pass. It looks like it's Jund control. Jund control. Harbinger. Actually, that is beautiful. I guess we'll play our Flooded Strand and pass. I'm only aware of one person who still plays Dredge in Alberta. Hey, they bought into the deck. They're not letting it go. Truth be told, I mean, they're probably like one card away from the deck being busted again, so why retire the deck? Okay, this is an awkward spot. I'd really like to get some elementals for my Master of Waves, so I think I'm going to hold off on the Harbinger for now. Hold off on the Harbinger for now. Maybe I should have got an island, just in case my opponent randomly has Blood Moon. That card sucks. What I want my opponent to do is to tap out so I can play the Harbinger at end of turn and then guarantee some elementals with Master of Waves. That would be ideal. That would be delicious. Okay, we're going to do this turn passing game, which actually favors me because I'm the one with the land drops. Or I can play Harbinger at end of turn, they kill it, and I can like follow it up with like a Master of the Pearl Trident on my turn. But oh, you know what I actually should have done? You know what? This is a mistake. They could have Assassin's Trophy. And I should actually tick the vial up to 3. So what I should have done was actually pass the turn again, play Harbinger at the end of their turn. Okay, that's totally fine. Okay, so that's a good sign. They do not have Wasted a bolt on the token because they didn't. It's not really a waste. Their hand is full of cards. They don't want to die with them in their hand. Grist used to be a chef. Before I was a line cook. Before that I was a bartender. Before that I was a server. Oh, you moved. It's like, how did you end up in the army? I'll be back in a second. Hello. Here. Come on. Alright, it's Jund, which means we want the Teferi of all the time Teferi of all time Ravelers. I actually think we want Blast Zone. Because I'm actually gonna take out the Ether Vial. I also want to bring in Spreading Seas, obviously. Oh, we probably want Rest in Peace. Good God, we're bringing in everything. Okay, cards we don't love in this matchup. I love everything. I do love everything. Harbinger might be awkward. Maybe we'll take out Harbinger. Harbinger, sometimes bouncing the stuff like these days, Boomer Jund is on things like Seasoned Pyromancer. There's not as many things you want to bounce. You still want to Trickster those. Stubborn that I don't see 4 mana as clunky. Well, I have a lot of lands. Like, I sided in the Blast Zone, so I have 22 lands, plus I have 3 Glasspool Mimics, so I should curve out. I should curve out. Juha loves Master of Waves in this meta, but how do you deal with the clunkiness of the card? It's not that you know what? I think the biggest problem with the clunkiness is, like, do you have enough mana? And, you know, worst case scenario, especially with Subtlety in the main deck, before I have Force Negation, but if it's clunky, you just pitch it to Force Negation. And especially in this deck, the deck is designed to slow the game down to a point where you can get the Master of Waves in play. This is a weird hand, but I'm going to keep it. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. It is a very weird hand. Hopefully they don't play a creature on turn 1. Alright! They didn't mulligan to Oblivion. Thoughtseize again. Alright, this could be dangerous. Especially if they take Subtlety, that would suck. Because then my hand does nothing. And the Ephemerate is no longer a surprise. Master of Waves should be 3 mana. It'd been so broken in Standard. Whoa! They didn't... They took my Ephemerate. Alright. They got plans, people. They have plans. So technically, I can't cast this. Oh, I can, actually. But they don't know that. So I'll play the Wanderwine Hub first. Actually, a beating. That is a difficult card to beat. Sack a creature. Okay, we're gonna let it resolve. Because we do have Trickster in our hand to do some tricksy stuff. And then there's a point where maybe we can get a Subtlety and play at end of turn and just attack it for 3 and it's not a big deal anymore. Master of Waves is awkward here. Okay, so we'll play the Glasspool Mimic and pass the turn. So we have Trickster. means. It means they have got Bolt. But I don't see any reason not to try to eat this token up. Is this not Yogg? Just jump back. It might be. No, but it's got how many Inquisitions does Yawgmoth play? Nothing. They don't play Thought. They might have Thoughtseize, but wow, they just let us. They saw our Trickster in hand. Are they letting us block with this token? Block this token? I don't understand how they're playing. Just bolt my Trickster. Silvergill Adept. Alright, this is where I hope they have no removal. Thinking of buying 4 Tarmogoyf now since they're considered average today. Also, they're cheap. Always wanted 4. Yeah, now's the time to get your Tarmogoyfs. Still playable. Oh, by the way, as we get into Game 2, we're going to thank our sponsors, FusionGamingOnline.com. You can see it on the bottom. Buy, sell, and trade. They love buying. So that's how their business stays afloat. So that they have the largest inventory possible for you to purchase from. Check out their inventory to buy singles for Modern, Commander, anything you want. Support the channel also by using coupon code Nikachu at checkout. Saves you 5% off your purchases and supports the channel. We're also going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place for renting Magic cards online, and also your route to playing any deck, any format, anytime you want. Support the channel using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save 10% off your first 2 months using coupon code Nikachu. This is unfortunate. Did they make a token yet? I don't think they have. So they make a token, goes to 6. Yeah, I think I just have to take this damage right now. It's a bit of an awkward situation. Oops, I don't want to cast with Evoke. What am I doing? See, Lord Magicus has bought from Fusion before. It was lit! Sphaloon! Oh, this could be great. But I sort of need to play Silvergill Adept and get the Sphaloon in play. Okay, I'm definitely attacking Grist. Stupid one-man army. Or one-thing army. I need a land. They don't have the Pyromancers in stock? You wait to go. Oh! Oh! It's not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. And then we can, like, blink the Silvergill Adept. Still exists on the board. Alright, Ephemerate. Hopefully he's going to do Ephemerate things. We have the Silvergill. I might have to chump block, though. F me. Okay. At least they don't have the super value with the Verdant Catacombs. So this thing dies. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let it die. I think after we kill Grist and play Master of Waves, it should be like GG. May sacrifice, destroy target creature or planeswalker. I'm back.
You can change your text color?
What do you mean?
In the chat.
No, that must be new. That's a new thing.
Daybreak Games. Are we bringing in the features?
Yeah, that's true. Daybreak Games now now controls Magic the Gathering Online in totality. Why didn't you ephemerate the subtlety? I did ephemerate it. It's still there. It lives. All right, so we're in very good shape here. Too bad I don't have a Master of Waves in play. I'll just say no.
You can take your own lids at McDonald's now.
Huh?
You can take your own lids at McDonald's now.
That's great. So actually, this thing can't kill anything. No, we might as well hit this, though. Ren and 6 can't kill anything either. There is some risk to playing Master Wave. Oh, no, there is no risk. I was like... there is a world where they just fatal push. Oh, what's happening here? You're not doing anything. That's right. But you think that's my entire turn? You are wrong. That's not my entire turn. It's following this up with the Master.
You should make your text blue.
I don't think I can do that. I think that's just differentiating my opponent's text from my text.
No, because we've already played a game and theirs was black.
Okay, well, I don't know how to change it.
Remember in the settings.
Yeah, this Ren and 6 -1 is all it can do. Well, I'm not afraid of the -1 if that's what you're saying, because I got pro red here. Oh yeah. Yep, that's what they gotta do. You're doing what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. And they're sort of flooding out now. The Willow Geist, trample. Whenever one or more cards leaves your graveyard, which is not gonna happen very often, put a +1/+1 counter on the Willow Geist. When Willow Geist dies, you gain life equal to its power. Oh yeah, that is completely useless here. Experimentation versus experimentation. My experimentation will win. I don't have anything to do here. Oh, I might as well hold the fort on the ground. Just attack in the air.
Like you just don't care.
Sure. You know what, if Ren and 6 want to exchange with a token, that's fine with me. We have reached levels of jank I didn't think possible. Me neither. Hey, you gotta experiment with cards. You never know. You never know.
Yeah, just look at Burn. Like, who would have thought that would ever work?
Alright, look at that. They got a lot of value out of that Ren and 6. What, they killed a Silver Gill Adapt and 2 tokens. Not bad. And it's back! To kill more things. That was not bad value. 2 mana kills 3 creatures. You would want that value. But anyway, the Rest in Peace is a beating here. This Scavenging Ooze would be bigger. They'd be cycling like Horizon lands with Ren and 6. This Rest in Peace it doesn't look like it's doing anything, but it's doing a lot.
I think it's just
I got Blast Zone. What can I blow up here?
If you blow up the thing.
I can blow up the one. Yeah, I can blow up the 1-drop.
You'll go up to 8.
I'm almost in a spot where I can like Otawara the Master of Waves and then replay it. Alright, so let's... Well, I might as well attack them with this Subtlety.
Draw God. Big! Not a land!
They don't have any good blocks. Oh, we got the Teferi. So if they Bazillion block, I can just Otawara the Scavenging Ooze or something.
Desperado! Resignation.
Well, they're not going to resign now.
Yeah.
But after I Otawara one of these tokens, I will. Oh. Okay, so let's bounce this.
3, 2, 1.
I'm going to gain a little bit of life here. I guess 1 life. And we'll play our Teferi Time Raveler.
Let's slow things down.
Yeah, let's slow things down. They could kill the Teferi, right? Any target? Well, that's not good. +1. I could bring the Master Waves back to hand next turn.
Play your 1 spell. Come on.
I didn't really want to Blast Zone because then they would kill my Svelune. Ah, we got him. We got him. You know what? Rest in Peace was good. Graveyard Hate. I don't even know if anyone's playing Rest in Peace these days. They just want to ignore it. They don't care. But we got the W. That's all I can tell you. Blast Zone wouldn't give him enough value there, and it would lose. Yeah, I would lose the Fish Goddess. It's not worth losing the Fish Goddess. I want to keep the Fish Goddess. All right, we got our first win with this deck. So far, smooth. I like how it plays so far. So far, so good. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.